Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Ryusei. Today I'll share a recipe of Japanese traditional sushi, Chirashi sushi. Have you ever seen or tried Chirashi sushi? We make it all season. However, we traditionally make Chirashi sushi on March 3rd. I made Chirashi sushi so many times, and this is my favorite recipe. And Chirashi sushi is a perfect menu for home party. I hope you enjoy Japanese traditional taste and food culture. Yes, let's make it.
These are dried shiitake mushrooms, which are produced in Oita Prefecture. It's 18 grams. Firstly, wash them in the water to remove the sand. Okay, then soak them in the water to rehydrate. Ideally, we should keep it in the fridge overnight to bring us the flavor maximum. Place a small plate so that it's completely submerged. If you don't have a time, you can rehydrate them in the hot water for 1 hour. Next, prepare vegetables. Firstly, snow peas. The preparation is so simple, just remove the strings to improve the texture. You can use snap pears instead of it. 8 snow pears. Next, this is mitsuba. Mitsuba gives a unique smell and flavor. Honestly, it's not an essential ingredient. If you don't have it, please skip it. Then blanch mitsuba in the hot water. Mitsuba is cooked in a very short time, about 10 seconds. We should prepare the cold water in advance, then transfer it to the cold water as soon as possible to keep the beautiful color and crunchy texture. Next, snow pears. We can use the same hot water. Snow pears are cooked for about 40 seconds. The green color makes Chirashi beautiful, so please prepare snow pears or snap pears. When they are cooked, remove them from the hot water and transfer them on the bamboo strainer. We normally don't soak them in the cold water to keep their flavor. And let them cool. Once mitsuba is cool, remove it from the water and squeeze it well. Okay, then pour Happo Dashi. Happo Dashi is made from dashi, which is extracted from kombu and bonito flakes, salt and soy sauce. We should put cold Happo Dashi to keep the beautiful green color, and keep it in the fridge for at least 2 hours. Next, this is lotus root, renkon. The feature is crunchy texture and subtle sweetness. We can use turnip or daikon instead of lotus root. I'll share the way of using them after that. Peel off the skin. Good. Cut it into quarters. Then slice them thinly. The tip of making delicious Chirashi sushi is to cut the ingredients into small and the same size. Good. Next, carrot and burdock. Cut them into 5mm dices. Cut the carrot into slices, then cut them into sticks. Finally, cut them into small dices. Good. Then burdock gobo. Divide it into 8 equal parts lengthwise. Cut it carefully, like this. Then chop them. I'll mix them with sushi rice, so the size of them is ideally close to the rice size. Okay, let's boil them. Place a strainer in the pot, then add the lotus root. We use the same hot water which was used for boiling previous vegetables. Boil lotus root for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, remove it from the hot water. Then spread it on the bamboo strainer to let them dry. This bamboo strainer was produced in Niigata Prefecture, Sado Island. When the lotus root is cooled down, soak it in the sweet vinegar sauce. The recipe of sweet vinegar sauce is quite simple. Combine all ingredients, heat it and stir it to dissolve the sugar. Then let it cool. If you use turnip or daikon, cut it into small sizes, add it into 3% salt water, and keep it for 15 minutes. Then squeeze it well. Finally, put the sweet vinegar sauce as well. Then burdock and carrot. Boil them in the strainer to remove them efficiently. I boiled them for 2 minutes 30 seconds. The crunchy texture gives a good accent to chirashi sushi. Remove it from the pot and let it cool. When it's cooled down, pour Happo Dashi to the carrot and burdock. Honestly, soaking vegetable into different sauces is too much work, but this work definitely enhances the quality of chirashi sushi. Next day, remove the plate. Dried shiitake mushrooms have been rehydrated and release amazing flavor to the water. Remove them from the water. After that, I'll use this shiitake dashi. Then cut the stem off. The trick of removing the stem is to use the tip of the knife. Good. Dried shiitake mushrooms become tender. Okay. Then boil them to make the shiitake taste elegant. Boil them for 3 minutes. Then remove them and let them cool. Boiling helps to reduce their water content and they will absorb the sauce flavor well. These are sauce ingredients for dried shiitake mushrooms. Today I'll use 6 soy sauce, koikuchi, and tamari shoyu. A dashi which is made from kombu and bonito flakes. Then shiitake dashi. You can change the ratio of both dashi. Sake, mirin, koikuchi shoyu, and tamari shoyu. If you are interested in the differences between these soy sauces, please check the video. Finally, sugar. Turn on the heat. Start it to dissolve the sugar. Once the sugar dissolves in the sauce, add shiitake mushrooms. Skim off the foam. Then simmer it for 20 minutes over low heat. The taste of it is a little bit salty, but I think it's best to eat it with rice. 20 minutes later, turn off the heat. Let them cool. If you have a time, please rest it overnight. The flavor will blend together. Next day, reheat the shiitake mushrooms. Reduce the sauce to concentrate the flavor. Rich flavor of shiitake is essential in delicious chirashi sushi. Okay, the sauce reduced and became dark brown and shiny. Let it cool. When it's cooled down, cut it into small pieces. Cut it into half, then slice it thinly. If the size of shiitake is too big, the taste is too strong. So I recommend to cut it into small pieces. Okay. Next I'll make shrimp flakes. Shrimp flakes make chirashi sushi gorgeous and delicious. This is 200 grams of shrimp. Firstly, peel the shell. Okay, then cut the back side of the shrimp. And remove the vein. This is quite important to make delicious and beautiful shrimp flakes. Okay. Put 50 grams of sake and a pinch of salt. Stir it to dissolve the salt. Then add shrimps to the bowl and rinse them well. This process removes the unpleasant smell of the shrimp and makes the taste refined. The sake became cloudy. Transfer the shrimp to the paper towel and wipe off the water carefully. Okay. Then chop the shrimps as finely as possible. The texture of whole shrimp is definitely amazing, but the fine texture of shrimp flakes goes well with sushi rice. I often use shrimp flakes for sushi burrito too. This knife is a Deva knife. It's a good knife for mincing the ingredients. Perfect. I minced shrimps. These are seasonings for shrimp flakes. Firstly, add mirin and sake to the pot. Turn on the heat and remove the alcohol. Once it starts to boil, turn on the heat, then simmer it for a few minutes. This process is essential. If we don't remove the alcohol in this process, the alcohol remains in the shrimp flakes. Turn off the heat, and sugar, salt, and soy sauce. Start it to dissolve the sugar and salt. Okay, then add the minced shrimps. I didn't turn on the heat yet. Mix them well. It's very important to stir it well to get fine shrimp flakes. If the shrimp is cooked without stirring, we don't get fine shrimp flakes. Turn on the heat and turn down to low. We use 4 chopsticks to separate the pieces of the shrimp. It's okay to use a whipper instead of the chopsticks. Keep stirring. The color is getting pink. If we do this work hard, we can get delicious and elegant shrimp flakes. When the shrimp is cooked, shrimp flakes are done. We can preserve it for 3 days in the fridge. Next, I'll prepare shredded egg Kinshi tamago. Firstly, separate yolk and white. Then add the yolk to the bowl and an egg. Put a pinch of salt and beat it. It is very important to beat well to get beautiful yellow shredded egg. Divide the egg mixture into 2 portions. Let's cook Kinshi tamago. Turn down the heat to low. Put the oil to the pan evenly. And check the temperature. The temperature of the pan is quite important. Please remember this sound. If it's too high, the egg burns, and if it's too low, we can cook the egg well. Once we put the egg mixture to the pan, spread it as quickly and evenly as possible. Okay, and cook it over low heat for about 90 seconds. Once the surface of the egg dry, turn off the heat. Lightly beat the other side of the egg crepe. Then turn it over. The egg crepe is so fragile, that's why we should mainly use the chopsticks when turn it over. Good. Turn on the heat again. Cook the egg crepe for 20 seconds over the lowest heat. If you worry about turning it over, please use a lid to cook the egg. Nice. Transfer the egg crepe on the paper to remove the excess oil. Good. I made 2 sheets of the egg crepe and let them cool. Once the egg crepes are cooled down, divide them into half, pile up it like this, and turn it. Finally, chop them finely. If they are warm, it's difficult to cut them beautifully, so please let them cool. This yellow color will make chirashi gorgeous. When you make chirashi, please prepare Kinshi tamago definitely. We can preserve it for 3 days in the fridge. However, I recommend to make it on the day. Perfect. Kinshi tamago is done. Snow peas and mitsuba absorb the flavor well. Remove them from the sauce. Cut the snow peas into small pieces. Good. Squeeze mitsuba tightly. Okay, then cut it into 1 cm intervals. Nice. I highly recommend to prepare Nori seaweed. Just tear it into pieces. The color and flavor of Nori seaweed is also essential. Okay. Finally, I'll prepare sushi rice. This is 2 cups of the rice. Firstly, rinse the rice. Then soak the rice for 15 minutes in the water. Drain the rice in the sieve. The rice absorbs the water and the weight of the rice increased to 345 grams. Transfer the rice to the nabe, then add 10% less water than the weight of the rice. The ratio of the rice and water is important. Let's cook the rice. You can use a rice cooker as well. However, the nabe is better to get the ideal firmness of the rice. When the rice is cooked, let it stand for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll prepare sushi vinegar. The method is so simple. Add sugar and salt, then stir it to dissolve them. Once the salt and sugar dissolve in the vinegar, sushi vinegar is ready. Open the lid. Perfect. Ideal sushi rice is a little bit firmer than usual. Transfer the rice to the wooden vessel as quickly as possible. If you use a wooden vessel, please let it wet in advance. Then pour the sushi vinegar over the rice. Distribute it evenly. The rice grains absorb the sauce well while they are hot, therefore we need to do this work quickly. Once the rice and the vinegar are mixed, strain the carrot and burdock. Then add them to the sushi rice. These vegetables give a nice crunchy texture. Mix them well. I don't add green vegetables now, snow peas and mitsuba, because they will lose their beautiful color in the heat and acidity of sushi rice. Sushi rice is ready. Let it cool for a few minutes. I prepared all ingredients. Eventually, arrange them in the box. Part 3. Put sushi rice. I use a little bit much sugar for this sushi rice, so the fluffy texture lasts for a longer time. Next, dried shiitake mushrooms. The soy sauce-based flavor goes well with sushi rice. Then shrimp flakes, ebi saburo. I put about half amount of shrimp flakes now. Lotus root, renkon. This crunchy texture is a good accent. Then mitsuba and snow peas. Green color vegetables let us feel spring. Nori seaweed, shredded egg, Kinshi tamago. Cover the rice with it. I hope you can enjoy Chirashi sushi with your eyes as well. The meaning of Chirashi is scattering in Japanese. Therefore, arrange the ingredients like scattering. Please do it with your own sense. It's fun to make it with family and friends. Okay, Chirashi sushi is done. I think Chirashi sushi is a perfect menu for announcing the arrival of spring. However, Chirashi sushi is served all seasons. When you come to Japan, please try to eat Chirashi sushi.
Thank you. Did you enjoy? Today I introduced a Japanese traditional sushi, Chirashi sushi. This is a full recipe. I really recommend it, especially shrimp flakes, shredded egg, and dried shiitake mushrooms. I hope you enjoy Japanese traditional taste and food culture. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to see you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.